It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team...
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Baez breaks from first. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Andre Dawson. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Drilled on the ground to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. His prior history versus this arm, he's just 1 for 6. This is pulled into right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of... Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Kane to get us started in the bottom half of the first. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. In order of the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cubs have decided to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Albert Almora is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Runners off for second. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch towards second. Holt for one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the one.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2.
Now a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He'll get it into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Bottom of the inning now. In now, Keston Hiura.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Omar Narvaez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Popped him up.
Rizzo
Moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half. Stepping up to the plate, Fergie Jenkins. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever?
Oh, way to get dirty in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
After it is Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Sandberg earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. And he is in there. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The tag, and he is out at second. 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Here's Eric Sogard, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he got him. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting done. The pitcher.
Good bite to the forkball, 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this.
Leading off to the Cubs, the first baseman, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Garcia on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Albert Almora.
Stepping in, Albert Almora, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next from Milwaukee.
And here's Christian Yelich now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
rock-solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher, number 31.
Stepping into the box, Ferguson Jenkins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Brent Suter enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So here's Avisail Garcia, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. A ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 4-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in once again, Andre Dawson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 1 hit in 16 tries. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Kane going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. The 1-0, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside, the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly.
Oh, look at this. He goes to first. He is out.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
J.P. Fireisen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kane going back at the track, the wall, and it's into the bullpen. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fireisen, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back to the track, and it's gone into the home bullpen. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Andre Dawson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The final. Digging in, Eric Sogard. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Eric Sogard becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now,
Ryan Braun will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Claudio benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A man at third with 1 away. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 11-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Schwarber will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So striding forward now, Brock Holt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Swing and a miss at the forkball. That's a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Got him. So that's the 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The perfection continues. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Fergie Jenkins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now both runners on the move. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's safe at 3rd as they pull off the double steal. Liner toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Popped him up. Smoke is there, 1 away. They'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at 3rd base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. He runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Forkball right by him. 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Outside, that's a ball.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. So here's Albert Almora next. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Albert Almora.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. Hiura shading to his right. 1 away.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Fergie Jenkins. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Comes set with the 0-1. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball 1. Line drive to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. So a full count now.
3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Tyrone Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.